we're here once again in an undisclosed location in Rockcastle County where we've identified some ginseng. Here's a little 3-prong. Meanwhile, Dad has spotted another ginseng plant down here.
It's gonna come up pretty steep, man. It's gonna come up here.
Ginseng likes to grow in pretty steep areas. Let us walk down there and check it out.
Right here, yeah.
Oh no, I've fallen.
Slipping.
Here's a ginseng plant.
Wow, look at that steep.
Wow, that's a steep fall that we just came down.
Hey Matthew, I don't want to dig this one right now. It's gonna, but we'll mark it here. So if I just come up here and I just mark it right like that.
Yep. Let's see the screen right here.
Okay. Which one do I press it right here?
Yeah, that's the right one. There you go.
Yep. Okay, we've marked it here. So we'll be able to see that come maybe September when it'll have some big berries there, and then we'll be under control. So we'll come back here. It's out of season now.
Yep.
A lot of times on a slope like this with big hardwood trees here, I'm going to come up here. You start seeing some little plants. We can call them pointers. Cohosh is another good indicator that we're in the prime ginseng territory. I feel a little bit here, and he spotted one. We're going to look through here and see if we can find it. We'll look around. Where's that pointer, Matthew?
We got a couple pointers right here.
Those are pointers that Mr. Pearson told us about. There is a good indication we're in prime ginseng territory.
It's called an indicator.
Indicator. And there's another indicator here, which is little berries on the top, and then we know we're in prime territory. Sure enough, Matthew has spotted a 4-prong. You notice it doesn't have any berries and it's pretty small. What he's going to do is take out his GPS and mark it. Now, will you be able to find that later, Matthew?
Yeah, we got about 10-foot resolution on here.
Okay, good. So you don't really want to pick them until after they get berries. If we come in close on that, you can see it's just starting on berries. And they will propagate and fall down in the ground, or squirrels or somebody will pass them. Wild turkeys. If we don't replant the berries, that'll be the last ginseng here. So what do you got marked, Matthew? What's your coordinates?
37 degrees north, 84 degrees west.
Okay, we'll get it later in the fall. Behind Matthew, and you can look down the hill there, and you can see the hardwood trees on a slope. I'll come back here, Matthew, so you can kind of see where you would find ginseng. This is a prime location. Thank you, Matthew. We've just spotted some ginseng, Matthew, there, and he's looking there, and it's at an unspecified location, right, Matthew? But we'll tell you that it's someplace in.
GPS coordinates right here.
But yeah, look close and you can see the GPS coordinates, but we're not going to tell you because you don't do that with ginseng. Just like you don't tell your good fishing hole, you don't tell where you found ginseng. Thanks, Matthew. Here's a close-up of what Mr. Pearson refers to as a pointer, and that's pretty good indication you're going to have ginseng. It's the right terrain and the right type of soil.
And also over here we have a plant called an indicator. These berries later on in the season turn white, and the stem, meanwhile, turns purple. That's a real good indication that ginseng is in the vicinity.
Thank you. And there it is.
That's what we call
enough.
A 4-prong here. There's multiple different prongs it can have. It can have 1, it can have 2, it can have 3, it can even have 4, and very rarely it can have 5. So this is a 4-prong, which means it's been around for a while, maybe 20 years.
Wow. They'll like that in China, won't they?
Yep.
You're on.
Yeah, so we've been here in an undisclosed location, Rockcastle County, searching for ginseng. We've noticed on our GPS that we're getting pretty close to a ginseng location that we marked back in 2009. You might be able to see it on the map here. Our location is right there. The ginseng is located right there. So that means it's somewhere over here on the other side of the creek. Now, I definitely remember when I marked it last time. It was between 2 logs, next to a turtle, and right next to a toad. So that pinpoints location pretty exactly.
Okay.
We'll probably leave it for another year, though.
I'll stop here and then I'll zoom in a little bit there. Logs at an angle, Matthew. Do you think that's what you're talking about?
Yeah, definitely it. We marked it. Ginseng was right next to the turtle and right below the toad. So I pinpointed the location pretty exactly.
Okay, and you can see how steep it is down here. If we were to walk down there, and I'm not going to walk down there now, it's just too steep for today. We're going to let that one get bigger. Way over there is a waterfall. If we look up here, you need real steep terrain, you need hardwood trees, and it helps to have, going real down here, there's a creek way down there, you can maybe hear it, and it helps to have a GPS, right, Matthew?
That's right, 37.52 north.
Oh, don't be giving out the location, Matthew. Somebody will come and get it.
No, you need 2 more digits than that.
Okay. Thanks.